Hello and welcome back. Today's video will be in regards to something that Ginger Tony had mentioned in a live stream with Jupiter Moon and Helgauer. I want to point out multiple contradictions within a conversation about Danny Tommo's phone.
And the phone apparently was taken from Danny Tommo, or Danny Tommo dropped it. I never collected it. I know the person that did collect it.
Can I just say something? As this is all truth, I mean, no holding back. Can I just say it was me who collected that phone? I would never say who I collected it off of. Yeah, you could shoot me for that, but I'm not going to say. But I did collect Danny Tommo's phone, and I did hand it back to Danny Tommo's phone. The people who ended up with it weren't roadmen who had stolen his phone or anything like that. He had dropped it and they'd picked it up, but they weren't friends. They didn't like Danny Tommo.
I will point out later on in this video the contradictions within that clip. But let's go back to when. Previously myself and others posted questions to Team Tommy in regards to the blackmail they're hiding from the public.
Never usually do this, but I have had a phone call from TR himself. Is there any way you can take that photo, Dan? No one's sticking up for Danny. But at the moment, it ain't helping what with court cases going on and stuff like that. And keep in mind, we don't want to push Danny, into doing a number on Tommy. If that makes any sense.
It was in regards to the secret sexual relationship Danny Tommo had with Lisa.
As long as I fuck her over, you understand, bruv? That woman, bruv, when everyone went home at night and with their kids and their missus and everyone sat watching TV, bruv, I never had that because Lisa fucking made sure of it. You know, every fucking level, every fucking sense. She ruined everything, and it's even having an effect now. Fucking Jazz, just don't go no further. I mean it, Jax, don't go no further. Fucking Jazz is so fucked up in the head, bruv, from all the shit that I've done to her, blah, blah. She's doing fucking crack, bruv.
And also the missing £10,000 Middle East Forum donation. Don't know about you guys and how you think after listening to that, but according to Tony, she was advising the responder to remove the said content in picture exposing Danny Tommo. Danny Tommo allegedly had sexual relationship with USPR chief Lisa Barbunas. He allegedly bought cocaine for her while she helped with Tommy Robinson's rally. Allegation came to light after the mother of Tommo's children discovered the affair. Isn't this what groomers commonly do to feed women with drugs for sexual exploitation? When you hear this voice note,
just keep in mind that he's sold out on Lisa. He hasn't sold out on Tommy yet.
One must ask the following. What blackmail do both Danny and Tommy have on each other? And why does Team Tommy avoid this question so much? They respond with personal attacks. Why? Is it because they know what they're covering for is extremely wrong? Ginger Tony then states in the next voice note.
We don't listen. What we've got on Danny, we could destroy Danny in fucking seconds if he wants to play that game. Believe me.
The sad part about what I've just said is that it's already public knowledge that Danny Tommo has already abused his so-called position of trust to help get justice for victims and survivors already. By sexually exploiting a victim. That's being straight.
We all knew he was up to something, as you know. But that's basically what he's done, is he's basically gave evidence he's ready to give evidence against Lisa.
Let's also not forget that Danny Tommo was also charged on 3 occasions for physical assault on his children's mother.
But let's just, you know what I mean? The left wing and all that will be looking for some sort of a spokesperson or some sort of statement, and Helgauer has put that out, so that's there.
Ginger Tony, in her own voice, she explains personally to the responder at how Tommy will control any damage by using his own personal assistant Helgauer to be the spokesperson to the left wing. This was clearly to keep this from his own channel for his own audience to have any doubts.
And we just leave it at that. It's enough to go on TR News. So they'll go straight to Helgauer's page anyway and find out what she's got to say about it. And then that's the statement. And then we'll see the next person whose move it's got to be is Danny's. That's being straight.
Unfortunately to Ginger Tony, the responder was loyal to the truth, learning very quickly that Team Tommy is only loyal to the team and Tommy. Again we have Ginger Tony saying this in her own voice.
Is everyone keeps saying to me, "Oh, Tony, I know you got the because it's like you've been called a liar." I'm not bothered about being called a liar. I would lie for my own. I would lie for my family, my team, and my own, and for Tommy. I would lie. But what I've got more the of it, I'm being called disloyal.
Now let's go back to where I got the first clip of Ginger Tony. On the 11th of January, 2024. Ginger Tony and Helgauer went onto a live stream with Jupiter and Moon. It was apparently to be about exposing us for not providing facts and evidences to some of the exposés we've put out on Tommy Robinson. It was nothing but a witch hunt against those of us who's posted exposés after exposés. I'm not sharing screenshots here, just their own words and clips of other leaked revelations that tie up some unanswered questions of ours. On this stream I had come across multiple contradictions with Ginger Tony in regards to an event that happened in London.
Collect it.
Can I just say something? As this is all truth, I mean, no holding back. Can I just say it was me who collected that phone? I would never say who I collected it off of. Yeah, you could shoot me for that, but I'm not going to say. But I did collect Danny Tommo's phone, and I did hand it back to Danny Tommo's phone. The people who ended up with it weren't roadmen who had stolen his phone or anything like that.
This was in regards to the said event of Danny Tommo's phone. Now according to Ginger Tony, Danny Tommo didn't have his phone stolen, nor did he get roughed up. But listen carefully to what Danny Tommo says in this video in regards to his phone.
As I was walking back between Park Green and Trafalgar, people were walking past me. Danny, hi, Danny, hello, yeah, saying hello to everyone as I do. And then I saw ahead of me there was a group of probably about 6 or 7 people in it. And as I walked past them, "What, Dan? Hello, yeah, you all right?" Turned around and had my phone in my hand. And the next thing I felt a punch sweep past my head. And the next thing, another guy swung for me, and another guy swung for me, and there was now 3 or 4 of them attempting to hurt me, to assault me. And so I staggered back, and what the hell's going on here, you know? Completely surprised by what was going on. You know, asking them why, what are you doing this for? What's this about, lads? You know, this is how we do things. If you're gonna do this, to do it one-on-one. You don't just send 4 of you. You know, the big lads. They were big lads. So then, they told me to go, and I said, I'm not going nowhere. I said, I don't care if you try and beat me up as many as you want. I said, I ain't going nowhere until you tell me why you've just done that. And give them my phone back. And then obviously one of them shot off, and the other one shot off, and there was a few of them left there, and they took my phone.
So why do we have 2 different accounts of how this phone was taken from Danny Tommo? Was Ginger Tony playing down the event because of her involvement in this? You may be asking to yourself, what makes me say this? Well, on a cold but sunny morning of January the 13th, 2024, another voice note was leaked out at 8 minutes past 10. On the Amazing Clown World Telegram channel. The voice note that was leaked was of Ginger Tony from Team Tommy.
I thought I'd get him robbed, have his phone taken off him, and then I'll get it back to him after we've gone through it.
So one must ask, I wonder whose phone she's on about. And also, I wonder how many times they've done it in the past. Danny Tommo, what happened to your phone in the past? How did Tommy get hold of your explicit images and then successfully gaining lead in blackmail against you? Did Tommy order Ginger Tony to get blackmail on Danny Tommo? Was Ginger Tony responsible for setting up Danny Tommo that day he had his phone stolen? And did Ginger Tony gain access to something that could potentially ruin Danny Tommo? And finally, what blackmail do they all have on each other? All of the above questions are all in regards to these voice notes. Oh fucking dear. We've proved Ginger Tony the fixer can't fix shit. So now I want to clear up something in regards to whether Clown World actually was refused to be part of Team Tommy. But first let me share to you what Ginger Tony says about this.
I believe to this day that he thought by giving me a lift to Els and getting to meet, because he was dying to meet Els. All he kept saying was that she was the legend. She was the one that was up there, like, was Els, obviously, well, I'll let Elle say that, but what she'd done in the past, you know what I mean? He couldn't wait to meet her. So he, you know what I mean? But it was after, I honestly believe that he thought by meeting Hell and me taking him there, that after that he was going to be in this Team Tommy, or was going to sort of go up in the, I don't know what he thought was going to happen.
Would anyone believe me if I said that I'm in receipt of a voice note of Ginger Tony offering a proposition to 3 people? 1. The Amazing Clown World. 2. Mandy Mosley. And 3. Athena. We all know what Helgauer will say.
When you ask them to provide this evidence or evidences, they don't. They say, "Oh, we'll post it when we want to." But you know damn well
they haven't got it. Yeah.
So now we will explain to Helgauer to why we post certain things as and when we see fit. First we question you publicly. Next you answer us publicly. Then we prove publicly that you guys have been caught once again in as with many other lies. As we will prove with this next voice note.
I have a proposition for you. I was holding back until we have things set up more, but I'm going to ask you and Mandy, not just to step, no, you can still be clan and do your thing, but I was going to ask you if you wanted to step away and come into Team Tommy's research group. You can still do your clan on the back front of it. 1 minute, my little boy. What's the matter, babe? All right. You'd have to come in under your own name if you wanted to. I mean, if you know what I mean, that they're just 2 trusted people and have you in our research team. Just a thing we're setting up for extra research, and I do know that you 2 are good at research, and I thought, well, maybe it might be a way to break away from the clown and come in it as not as your own people, because believe me, I wouldn't advise anyone to be, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he wouldn't be out there under your name, but it'd be just more for sources. I know, is it Athena girl, Athena London girl or something like that? I know she's been recommended by Derek, and I think she's the one what's very cute with and knowledgeable on the PA side of things. But it's funny because the name got put forward in a meeting, and I was thinking, oh my God, I wonder if that's clan, like that's one of them. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't too sure. So.
How many times can one lie publicly before realizing at how stupid they will look? Trust me, there's many more of these kinds of voice messages we're saving for a later date, but anyway. Let's get back to whether the Amazing Clown World did actually decline the proposition offer we've just heard from Ginger Tony.
Right. I need to speak with Mandy first because, we never really fancied to go too close or be involved in any symptomy things and all that stuff. We formed the clan. You know why we formed it? We formed it to actually defend it. We formed it because we think there's a problem with people's vetting, right? And the clan was been formed because that was the best solution to stay anon. That's where we formed the clan war, basically, just to keep staying anon and doing things. In terms of the research group, just wait when Mandy will wake up. Probably we can just reply today, tomorrow.
So not only have we shown multiple contradictions with Ginger Tony, we've proven on multiple times that she's an outright liar and extremely disloyal to the truth. I will end this video with a response from the Amazing Clown World that he had left in regards to the hypocrisy of these idiots about working with hope not hate. Yet where is there evidence of us working with hope not hate? Watch to the end to see our evidence of threats made by Ginger Tony. We will be back with another video with regards to Tommy Robinson's Rape of Britain episodes 5. I will not count my chickens though on Ginger Tony coming clean. See you all next time. Goodbye for now.
Well, I'm just want to drop a few things in here. One clip when one of the persons with who Ginger Tony and Helgauer sat down a few days ago for 3 hours and 47 minutes, slugging me and public annoyance off, trying to present us in bad light and trying to discredit everything what we say about Tommy Robinson. One of those people just admitted that she is providing informations to Hope No Hate. Now, what does this tell you? We've been accused of being Hope No Hate, while Ginger Tony and Helgauer, they're doing a hit pieces against us with Hope No Hate informant. You couldn't make it up, could you? But let me present to you the clip where, in which Moon is admitting to Jupiter that she went to Hope No Hate and she's working with Hope No Hate. Jupiter, obviously, she's laughing from it, but we've been accused all the time for being Hope No Hate. All the time, while they are the ones running to Hope No Hate. And surprise, surprise, Helgauer and Ginger Tony are working with them. So here you go.
Oh, God. But you actually went to Hope Not Hate. Fucking hell, man. You got to do what you need to do, Moon. I ain't going to tell you what to do. Oh, she's back. What's happened? You went to Hope Not Hate?
Yeah, I have. And I don't care who knows it. I honestly don't give a fuck.
Have you all heard this? That's the admission from Moon. Then she went to Hope No Hate. Jupiter, the friend of Ginger Tony, she's laughing from it. But again, a few days ago, Ginger Tony and Helgauer been sat in there on the live stream for 3 hours, 47 minutes, trying to discredit everything what we're saying about Tommy Robinson. But they didn't respond to our allegations against Tommy Robinson. No, they just tried to provide false statements, false allegations against us. You couldn't make it out, could you? Because they all been accusing us of working with Hope No Hate. Why are they sitting there with the Hope No Hate informants? So let me present to you the clip number 2 where from this hit piece stream where Ginger Tony is threatening us with violence.
As for you, Clan, because I'm going to go off now. As for you, Clan, the nose job's coming, babe. The nose job's coming. But we know where you are. Carry on with your shit. You never Team Tom. You was my little Joey. So, and as for you, Pubic, well, you're getting flattened when you're seen on site.
Have you all heard this? We are being threatened by people associated with Tommy Robinson, working literally on behalf of Tommy Robinson, trying to discredit everything what we expose against Tommy Robinson. And they sat in there with Hope No Hate informants doing a hit piece on us. And at the end of this hit piece, they literally threatening us with the violence. That for you is a Tommy Robinson and his circle, his attack dogs. Do I need to add anything else to it? I will put my final statement in relation to that hit piece stream because I'm going to expose a few big fat lies, and then you can all decide what and who you want to trust. I'm not telling you trust me, trust public annoyance. Just trust evidences, because we are providing constantly evidences. Everything is in my channel, and you can have a look into it, and then you can decide it. If you want to follow Tommy, if you want to support him, if you want to pay him money to support his fraud, that's up to you.
We can't find it, so I thought I'd ask, see if you could do what you do your thing, baby, do your thing. Yeah.
Bringing you the truth.